Hi, I'm John Jacobs, proud business manager of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local Union 494. Did you know we represent employees at Colectivo Coffee? That's right. From the drivers to baristas, bakery workers, roasters, custodians, and everything in between. Now, if you're like most, the first thought is, I don't get it. You're the electricians union. You represent electrical workers. And that's true, we do, but now you can add these members as well. So, how did we get here? Well, it began in March of 2020, the beginning stages of COVID. Safety, of course, was at the height of concern for these future members, and if you look at the history of unions, that's how most were born, out of safety. Scheduling was another concern. With that, the employees started with the idea of forming a union, but how and with who? Understand at the time, this is a company with locations across Illinois and Wisconsin, 13 cafes in Milwaukee, and 8 more in Madison and Chicago. So the logistics of this presented its challenges. The group of employees began with interviewing unions to find out who would best meet their needs. They started with the Teamsters. The Teamsters had worked with Stone Creek Coffee to unionize them, but unfortunately the election was lost by one vote. Then the IBEW was interviewed, and they determined we were the best suited to help them. We celebrated this new relationship with these brave future members and jokingly said, maybe we go from IBEW to IBREW. Local 494 Milwaukee and Local 1220 of Chicago, go Packers, were to represent their respective future members throughout the election and negotiation process. And we were successful in winning the election and together getting them their first contract in 2023. I am happy to report that they successfully negotiated and ratified a second agreement with Colectivo in spring of this year. Interestingly enough, the English translation of Colectivo as a noun is collective, as an adjective, union. It certainly was meant to be. Our local is a big believer in supporting those who support us. So when we hosted the IBEW Broadcasting, Manufacturing, Telecommunications Conference in Milwaukee this spring, 350 bags of Colectivo coffee were purchased and given to attendees, along with 5 5-pound bags given away in a raffle. At our Labor Day festival, Colectivo purchased the coffee to be given out to attendees ahead of the parade. A win-win. We proudly purchase Colectivo coffee for our office. If you would like IBEW Union Made Coffee, visit IBEWmade.com. Click on Products, Beverage, Coffee. Otherwise, visit a cafe near you and order your coffee IBEW Strong. Be safe out there. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you the next time.